Hi everyone, so today I am going to perform some asanas that are really helpful for those persons who are having the problem of thyroid. Anyone in your family that are having the problem of thyroid, you can suggest this video to them. So let's begin with the asanas.
The first yoga asana is Sarvanga Asana or shoulder stand pose. Lie down in the supine position or lying on your stomach. Raise your legs slowly upward and bring it to the 90-degree angle. Bring the legs towards the head by raising the buttocks up. Raise the legs, abdomen and chest. Try to form a straight line. Place the palms on your back for the support. Place the chin against the chest. Maintain the position as long as you feel comfortable. Try to maintain the pose up to 30 seconds or more. Slowly return back to the original position. The second yoga asana is Halasana or plow pose. Lie on your back, join the legs together, relax the whole body. Keep the palm flat on the ground. Keep breathing normally. While exhaling, press the palm on the ground and raise both the legs upward straight. Then try to touch the ground just behind. Breathe slowly and hold the posture for several minutes, like 1 to 2 minutes. Now slowly release the body to return to the Shavasana. Repeat this for 3 to 5 times. The third yoga asana is Chakrasana or wheel pose. Lie flat on your back like Shavasana on the ground. Bend your knees and bring your heels closer to touch your hips. Keep some distance between your feet. Now raise your hands and bring the palms under your shoulders. Now while inhaling, press your palm and feet on the ground and lift your body up. Try to raise your hips as much as you can. Hold this position for a few seconds. Now release your pose slowly to come to the starting position. Repeat once or twice. The fourth yoga asana is Setubandha Asana or bridge pose. Lie flat on the ground and keep your arms at your side. Now lift your hips upward as shown in the video as much as you can. With the help of pressing your palms, keep breathing deeply in this position for some time for 20 to 30 seconds. Now relax by touching your hips to the ground. That is your starting position. Repeat this cycle for 3 to 4 times. The fifth yoga asana is Bhujanga Asana or cobra pose. Lie down on your stomach. Raise your trunk and head supported by the palm. Bend your arms at the elbows. Arm your neck and look upward gently. Make sure that your stomach is pressed on the floor. Put pressure on your toes by pressing them onto the floor. Hold the asana for 5 seconds. The sixth yoga asana is Matsya Asana or fish pose. Gently recline backwards, supporting the body with arms and elbows to lie flat on the back. Now draw the hands from the side under the head, bending the hands at the elbow. Clasp the opposite elbows and let the hands rest on the mat under the head. Eyes can be kept open or closed as per individual comfort. Maintain this position breathing rhythmically for 1 to 2 minutes. Posture release. Slowly unclasp the hands and bring them back to the side. Gently come back to the starting position. The seventh yoga asana is Sheesh Asana or headstand pose. Interlock the fingers tightly, palms forming a cup. Place the head on the formed cup so that the crown of the head touches the palms. Raise the knees from the floor by pulling the toes towards the head. Slowly raise your legs upward from the floor. After the body gets properly balanced in this position, gradually and slowly straighten the legs. Take care that you maintain equilibrium and you don't fall backward. Make sure that the spine and thighs are in line, straight and vertical. Relax the whole body as much as possible. Close the eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply. This is the final pose of Sheesh Asana. Stay in the final pose for a comfortable length of time. Come back by flexing the knees and sliding them down to the floor in reverse order.